Dear students, I, Mrs. Veera Rodrigues, would like to teach an interesting topic in history. I would like to start my topic with a small quiz. So I will be putting up some images on my screen. These are some of the famous monuments of our country. You need to guess the name of these monuments. So here comes the first one. Yes, my dear students, you're absolutely right. This is a Taj Mahal located in Agra and also one of the seven wonders of the world. Let's have a look at the next image. That's brilliant. It is the Gateway of India, which is located in Mumbai. And now comes the last image, yet the most important one. That's right, students. This is the Jallianwala Bagh. It is a public garden in Amritsar, famous for one of the most tragic yet landmark events in the history of India. So, dear students, our topic for today is Jallianwala Bagh Massacre. It all started with the introduction of the Rowlatt Act. This act was introduced in the year 1919. The aim of enforcing this act was to abolish revolt and uproot conspiracy against the British from India. Rowlatt Act authorized the government to imprison for a period maximum of 2 years without trial any person suspected of terrorism. So even if the Britishers had suspected any person of terrorism, they would just pick him up and put him in jail, that too for a period of 2 years. There was a lot of anger over this Rowlatt Act. 100 years ago on this day, a tragedy unfolded, one that history claims as one of the bloodiest and darkest days of the Indian struggle for independence, the Jallianwala Bagh massacre. In April 1919, the British government was at the pinnacle of its rule. Tension was brewing in the city of Amritsar, Punjab, amid riots and protests against the tyranny of the British and continuous retaliation by the British Raj. On 13th April 1919, Colonel Reginald Dyer received word of a protest meeting being organized at Jallianwala Bagh. He led his troops and stormed into the Bagh, armed with rifles, where about 20,000 unarmed people had gathered, some in protest of the Rowlatt Act and others in celebration of the festival of Baisakhi. The British troops blocked the only entrance of the walled garden and indiscriminately opened fire. With no means to escape, people ran helter-skelter to save their lives. To save themselves from firing, some people even jumped into the well, dying into its confining depths. The bloodbath ended only once the British troops had exhausted their ammunition. So students, when we talk about Jallianwala Bagh massacre, the next name that comes to our minds is the great martyr Sardar Udham Singh. On 13 March 1940, General Michael O'Dwyer was attending a meeting. Sardar Udham Singh entered the meeting with his revolver and fired two bullets on General Michael O'Dwyer right on his chest, and he died instantly. Sardar Udham Singh made no attempt to escape and stood firm to be arrested by the British officers. So students, we should always pay respect and tribute to our martyrs. It is because of their sacrifices that we are an independent nation today. So I hope you all learned from this class and Jallianwala Bagh massacre incident. Thank you students and have a great day.